Hello from Thailand. Editing this video is making me have some serious honeymoon withdrawals. I mean, take a look at this view. This is at Krabi Beach right outside of our resort, and it was just so pretty and so heavenly. And I tried to get as many workouts as I could while enjoying the view. So this is an example of a full body workout that I did only using my body weight and 2 different kinds of resistance bands. Let's start with the first exercise that I did, broad jumps, and I used a Perform Better resistance band just to add a little more tension. The goal is to get a very good broad jump and a deep squat. I did 10 forward and then 10 back, 3 times. To add cardio in, to get that heart rate up, I did 3 rounds of jumping jacks, 10 jumping jacks plus 5 inchworms. So here's what an inchworm is. It's probably better for you to see it, but you take a few steps out, do a push-up, few steps back, and then stand all the way up. And I have a different angle for you coming up, but it was a little foggy at that moment, and so the humidity fogged up the lens, but I still think you can see it. This obviously is going to work a lot of your upper body because you're using your arms to crawl out, and then you're doing a push-up, and then using your arms to guide you back. Keep in mind when you do work out outside, you're battling those elements. I was super sandy, but I made it work and it was fun. So this next movement that I did, I whipped out this other resistance band, and this is actually a therapeutic resistant band that Ryan uses to stretch, but I thought I could use it to do some other movements. So basically, I stood right in the middle of the band to make it even, and I did bicep curls, and you can see myself winding the band down into my grip, and that's just to keep adding resistance. So I was working the biceps, and I also wanted to work the triceps. So I just positioned the band differently, held it in one hand above my head, then pulled down on the other hand, and I just extended up each arm, and this really did a good job hitting the triceps. And remember, you can always control your resistance by tightening your grip on the band. Now for some more cardio, high knees. Yes, this gets you, especially in the sand. It's like neat to see what different surfaces can do to movements like this. It was pretty challenging for me. Next up, shoulder press. And I use this therapeutic band again, stepped right in the center of it so it's even on both sides, and then you just press up. This one I definitely felt, and I love this. And it's so easy to do. Yep, there's me just so happy, enjoying the view. The next exercise was chest flies, and same thing here, stand in the center of the band and just move your arms in that forward motion. Feel that really good pull and focus on the muscle group that you're working on. I had to add a little bit of core in here, so this is just a plank with alternating knee tucks, and this was good. I felt it, and I just wanted to get a little bit of core work in addition to the different muscle groups that I was working. You don't want to neglect any muscle groups, especially when you're trying to do a full body. So I was just trying to hit every muscle with some sort of movement in this workout. That leads me to back. So I did seated rows here using the therapeutic resistance band, and I just placed it in the middle of my feet, and then you can see I'm rolling to get that tension, the extra resistance. And then I did a row with both arms, and then I did single row. So I kept alternating, and it was just a good burn, especially for the back, the upper and the middle back. And I also wanted to hit the lower back, so what I did afterwards is I did these standing deadlifts, and obviously wasn't getting complete full range of motion here, but I was making do with what I had. So I used the tighter resistance band, the Perform Better one, stood right in the center, and I pulled up, and it was super tight. So I just squatted down a little bit and then stood up just really until I felt that burn in my lower back. I hope this video gives you motivation, whether you travel a lot or if you're heading on vacation and worried about getting your workouts in. If you plan ahead, you can do it. You can do a workout anywhere and still feel a good burn and still fight towards your goals. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I was able to give you some inspiration in some way. Just remember to always believe in yourself and keep chasing those goals.